Previously on Gears.
All right, let's talk a little bit about the world of Formula One. A lot of speculation. There was a lot of speculation towards the end of last year as to whether or not Sebastian Vettel might move to Ferrari in 2015 or maybe even 2014. Well, it's all been squashed. Apparently, Niki Lauda, who is the sort of big boss now at Mercedes-Benz. All right, it's very, very complicated. He's come out and said Sebastian Vettel is locked into a long-term Formula One driver contract with the Red Bull. The triple world champion Lauda said, I know Sebastian's contract with Red Bull and it's long-term. That's why we didn't try to take him under contract at Mercedes. Now, if you're the two Mercedes drivers, Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg, and your big boss has just landed this bombshell, you would feel very insecure because it seems as though Lauda would have snapped Vettel. So does it mean he would have snapped Vettel and Hamilton? So does that make Rosberg's job a little bit difficult? Or would they have not even gone after Hamilton and just taken Vettel to replace Schumacher? You know, I just sometimes he puts, the wrong foot in the mouth there. He suffers from that quite badly, old Niki Lauda. Other news that has come out, it seems as though it's a straight fight between Adrian Sutil and Jules Bianchi for the Formula One Force India second driver role. That comes amid speculation. Well, not even speculation. Adrian Sutil has gone for a seat fitting at Force India. Don't forget, that's who he raced before he left Formula One. So he's going to be doing part of the testing this week in Barcelona together with Jules Bianchi. And I'm sure it's basically a shoot-off. They're going to put them on similar kind of strategies and sit there and say, hey, whoever's quickest, more than likely, is going to get the gig. That's for sure. Mark Webber, the Red Bull Racing driver, has welcomed the adjustments to the DRS, the drag reduction system regulations, for the 2013 Formula One season, saying drivers had long felt the system's free use in practice was pointless. Now, the reason that we brought this up, because I was explaining it last week, is that the DRS is now only going to be allowed to be used in qualifying and in the race in the designated zones. Whereas before, the drivers could use it all over the circuit wherever they wanted to, and specifically in qualifying. So I think it, just levels the playing field. So I think it's going to be a very, very good idea. So well done to Mark Webber for coming out and say that. The Caterham chief, Cyril Abiteboul, believes a fresh start for the team's driver lineup is very healthy. Charles Pic and Guido van der Gaard will take over the driving of Vitaly Petrov and Heikki Kovalainen. Now you go from two very experienced, or one very experienced driver, another one pretty experienced, to Charles Pic, who's had one season, and Guido van der Gaard, who's had nothing in Formula One. But it all comes down to it being a little bit of a lottery in Formula One. And Jaime Alguersuari, final bit of news, released a press statement late on Saturday. Says he's committed to securing a Formula One return despite losing a 2013 deal he believed was secure. He came out and just said, I quote him, I never imagined that after Red Bull's incomprehensible decision not to count me in 2012, having done my best sporting season in F1, I would have to fight so much outside the track before finally assuming that in 2013 I will not be in Formula One. He basically says it's become an auction, and that's what it is, unfortunately, at the moment. Pay drivers. The more you've got, the better chance you have. So hopefully Alguersuari maybe stay with DTM, with Pirelli as their test driver for 2013, and perhaps maybe secure something in 2014. But I think his chances are getting slimmer and slimmer.
Weekdays from 12 to 2 p.m. Central African Time.
Beautiful.
Gears with Sasha Martinengo on bulls.co.za.